Hello everybody, this is Allshouse Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Persona 5 Royal. In the previous episode, we took down Sai's Palace, got back to where the game started, and then basically spent the entirety of the rest of the episode going through story about how we escaped from the plot to get us killed. And we still have a bit of story that we gotta get through. I know, you're probably tired of it, but don't worry, we'll be getting back into the meat of the game soon. Anyways, let's talk to our allies, or the ones that are here. No, by the way, the player's report on your death isn't going to show up at your school. No need to worry. Seems Prosecutor Nijima worked out some kind of deal with the higher-ups or something. I mean, they haven't even said anything to me, even. As long as you stay quiet, you'll be fine.
Man, how do I put this?
And I guess if they reported your death now, they'd basically be saying you were a Phantom Thief. Can't really go announcing what the Phantom Thieves are, so I'm sure they'll avoid that. At any rate, I'm glad you're back safe and sound. But even that's putting it too lightly. You've had it rough in there, didn't you? Don't worry about it. Kechi was after you all along. I knew it was risky, but we had no choice but to depend on him. But thanks to your tenacity, you were able to fool him. It's payback time. Let's make him regret underestimating the Phantom Thieves.
Remember how I hijacked your phone during the school trip? That kind of came in handy.
How so?
Well, remember how I put that wiretap app in Akechi's phone? Basically, that let me see GPS info for two phones, yours and his. I'd be able to tell the precise moment Sai Nijima, who had your phone, ran into Akechi. That's when I saw my chance and beep, sent the signal to activate the Metaverse Navigator. But there was a chance they'd just pass each other without saying a single word. That's why we needed you to tell Sai Nijima to show the phone to Akechi. This plan still surprises me no matter how many times I hear it. Still, I couldn't just directly hack into the Metaverse Nav. It's a mysterious app after all. But you know how it has that bookmark function? All you have to do is push the button. Making the phone think he was pushing that button was totally doable. Pretty good, huh?
Yep. Alright, time to go to bed. We can't do anything
I'm
else.
gonna head back then.
I guess I'll head home. Go to bed, alright?
Guess he won't be going to school for a while. Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far. And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together. To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other. But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well. I'm going to stay with you until the very end. Well then, we should get to sleep. You know, something that Futaba said before, when you were in a pinch in the palace, she picked up a reading of someone who came to your rescue. Was that...
It was Kasumi.
So it was Yoshizawa. Then we'd better let her know you're safe now. And I'll even lend you a hand with that.
Apparently Akechi arrested the leader of the Phantom Thieves. He's a hero. I'm so glad Akechi's back. I hope they can catch the rest of the Phantom Thieves too. He really is amazing. Ugh.
There's no point in even having an election. Shido's gonna win.
Of course, he's the only reliable politician there is. Plus, the current government has been getting wrapped up in scandal after scandal. Even more importantly, there's just an aura about him. Like he can fix whatever problems we have.
Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me who does it. I just want to see our society back on track. Especially after it turned out those Phantom Thieves were nothing more than scum in the end.
We'll show you.
I heard you went home, so I announced it during homeroom. Are you okay? I am, thanks. You're alive! The news is reporting you committed suicide. Call me when you can. I was so confused. But as long as you're safe. Don't worry about school. Just take care of yourself. Is it true that the leader of the Phantom Thieves died? How could the police let him commit suicide in jail? They need to get their shit together.
Cut that out!
Quiet down, you're in class. Break's been over for quite some time now. I swear, you're like monkeys in a zoo? Like monkeys in a zoo, hmm? Oh yeah. I received word from Nakamura's family that he'll be absent for a bit. Jeez, what do you people think school is anyway? It's almost time. Hey, it can't be true, can it? Please tell me you're okay. I'm all good. Oh, thank God you're safe. That suicide report was all over the news, and Miss Kawakami said you went back to your hometown. I was honestly worried about contacting you. Even Sakamoto was dodging the question when I tried to ask him. But don't worry, I won't tell anyone. By the way, the fan site is a real mess right now. But I'll keep supporting you from the shadows. Good luck. Just got a chat message from Oya. Some crazy stuff is going on with the Phantom Thieves. Are you okay? I'm fine. Really? That's good. It's chaos over here because of the Phantom Thieves. You're still alive, so you must be scheming something, right? I gotta prepare myself for one more mountain. But I'm glad you're okay. Yeah, I'm busy, so I'll talk to you again later.
Hey,
You don't need to worry about it in here, but try not to do anything to draw attention. Anyway, today's a day off, so eat your curry and take it easy. You can take your time with it, too. It's not like any customers are going to be showing up.
Okay.
Let's try and think of the keyword once the Chief's curry has energized you. Have you guys figured out the keyword to Shido's palace yet? I've tried all sorts of stuff, but no luck so far. It is hard to understand the thought process of a criminal mastermind like him. You know, I've been wondering if he's been behind all of those mental shutdowns. Doesn't that mean all the weird accidents from these past few years were his fault? Like that subway accident back in April. Now that you mention it, that accident lost the Minister of Transport his job. Wait, are you trying to say Shido caused that accident? But it's the subway. Does he not care about all the... Does he... Good lord, what is with me today? Does he not care at all about innocent lives? The man seems to be truly unbelievable. Supposedly there are still tons of victims from that in the hospital even now. Masayoshi Shido. How many has he killed over the years? How could we ever understand what goes on in the mind of such a horrible man? Hey, wouldn't it be faster if we just go there and try to think about it on site? Let's try that. If we're going to go, I'd like Jiro-kun to join, but will that be okay? Won't somebody spot him there? Yeah, we'll probably figure out the keyword in no time once we're there. Plus, I can throw off anyone who tails us with my blazing speed. Alright, let's have Jiro-kun join us then. Remember though, we're going with the intent of not being seen. Okay, well, let's meet in front of the Diet Building and force that bastard's palace open.
Alright. Let's head to the Diet Building. Make sure you aren't discovered, okay?
You going out?
That's the plan.
You gotta be kidding me. You realize you're done for if you get caught, right? Ugh. The stunts you pull sometimes. Just don't stay out too late.
And maybe consider wearing a mask to hide your
Guess
face.
she isn't here.
Let's begin at once. Police cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long. We already have Masayoshi Shido and Diet Building. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
What about a mansion?
Since he's going to subjugate everyone as Prime Minister, perhaps a school?
What about an arena, like the Colosseum?
Imperial Palace? It's no good. I thought we would have gained entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have called you here.
Hey, you think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier? Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Well, maybe it had some special move written in it.
Is that even possible?
Who knows? I've got no idea.
There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't figure him out.
I did some light research on him last night, but I couldn't get a grasp on the type of man he is.
That man over there is probably a legislator, right? I'll try asking him. Excuse me, I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
His stance is dedication for country. It's how he's garnered everyone's trust. He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
An exemplary answer. It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
Look over there. He's on a walkie-talkie.
Wait, is it about us?
That doesn't look good.
We should leave at once. Tomorrow's the day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc, okay?
We should all think about this tonight.
The criminals calling themselves the Phantom Thieves are no more. However, I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in anxiety. These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Look who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility? Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. But no matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
I tried looking Shido's interviews up online. They all sound so goddamn fake. I checked his profile as well, but I couldn't find much outside of his title and education. He's currently 53 years old and has gone from being a metropolitan assemblyman to a representative. Though he is a cabinet minister, he's split from the ruling party to form the United Future Party. Shido's a cabinet minister? For real? He was specifically appointed to the position. That's his current title. Apparently, he also won a contest for who people would most like to have as their boss. Even the news sites write about him as though he's assured to become the prime minister. If only we could find out the meaning behind Shido's words.
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
Ugh.
Shido's reputation is truly astronomical. It's preposterous. This isn't the popularity level of a normal politician anymore. What's so great about him? I seriously don't get it. He's a strong leader who protects his citizens. Well, supposedly. Is everyone blind? We just need to shed light on who he really is. By the way, is it okay if my sister joins us tomorrow? She's hoping she can be of help as well. Fine by me? Okay, I'll tell her that. Okay, we'll figure out the keywords tomorrow for sure. What's with all the love for Shido? I get no one knows the truth about him, but it still creeps me out. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Didn't we get some stuff to put on here? Let's see, the ramen bowl. Let's see, already got the king piece. Sushi cup, yeah. Huh. Guess we haven't gotten all that much then. Alright, you are going to want to make a save, because we are going to be playing a game. Because there ain't a whole lot else we can do, and we've already watched all the DVDs. Featherman Seeker.
Okay.
Let's start at Featherman Seeker.
Well then.
Should we use the trick? It will lessen the difficulty of the input commands. Use it. Makes sense since you've learned how to. Alright, let's do this. Pigeon lands on Earth to engage in his first real battle against an aberrant.
Oh.
I guess we've moved from Osagiri's space lab. This looks like an urban area on Earth. Pigeon, can you hear me? This is Osagiri. From now on, I'll communicate with you through this comm device in your helmet. I'll provide you with support from the lab. I'm getting readings of an Infinibug a bit north of you. Please refer to the data I sent you before you go into battle. And remember that this is not a simulation, but a real battle. Failure is not an option. As I said before, you will act alone until you are sufficiently capable. Your value is being tested as you put your life on the line. Sending a trainee into battle against a real enemy? Man, Osagiri isn't just tough, she's reckless. Bring, I can sense a connection. What the? Is that a walking phone booth? I hear humans communicating. I'm going to randomly reconnect the ends to confuse everybody. Target located. Pigeon, you must exterminate it. May this fight contribute to your growth. Who are you? Why are you dressed like a featherman? You better stay out of my way. I'm Phoneturnum. Hear me ring. In the name of Xylem, I will defeat you. Yes. Here it comes. Get your controller ready. Bring, taste my radio wave beam. Up, down, up, down.
Oh.
Yeah, nice dodge. Impossible, you managed to dodge my attack? You're no ordinary human. How about this, coily cord? This is bad. Pigeon's caught in the cord and can't move. Yeah, what a marvelous view. Now you have no chance of dodging my radio wave beam. Here we go, ring radio wave beam. Cut the cord quick, we have to escape. Y, B, B, B. Good, we escaped the cord and dodged the beam. What? How did you do that? Pigeon, now's your chance. Your opponent's guard is down.
Okay.
Now let's finish this off. Aerial slash. XXYYAABB. How do you know my weak spots? Wait, you're not? Glory to Xylem.
Nice.
Alright, we beat the Phoneturnum. The Phoneturnum. But I wonder what he was trying to say. That was impressive, Pigeon, but it seems you've not fully awakened yet. There's power within you that still lies dormant. You should try to learn to access that power. It will prove to be of great benefit to you.
Hey!
We won today's battle. So, what do you think? Can you become a Phoenix Ranger?
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well then.
I'm sure you're getting tired after how into it you were getting. Let's stop here for today, okay? That should put an end to the case. It's just like Shido-san said. Can't go wrong leaving things to Masayoshi Shido. Shido-san's gonna be in this election too, right? Politicians like him are promising. As your physician, I would like to confirm something. Please contact me as soon as you see this. I'm still alive. Stop making me worried. I'm glad you're okay. I just got nervous when I saw the news. Well, I'll be at the clinic if you need any medicine. It's nothing but the Phantom Thieves on TV. Oh, that's right. Aren't you supposed to be gathering here today? Make sure you finish eating before everyone shows up. It's almost time for our meeting. I wonder if anyone has figured out the keyword. Probably not.
Last one. Diamond mine. No good.
How many do we miss?
Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up.
Right?
That's not something to be excited about. We know all the way up to Diet Building, too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be on it.
Sure thing.
Goro Akechi.
Him and his stupid composed face.
So, Akechi-san, is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
I truly apologize for causing such a stir. Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak. I mean, people often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
Then was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy lent a hand. That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
It's not just on TV or online. Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
The Phantom Thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
They're manipulating information using the media.
Leaving Akechi aside, we'll get back at him later. Our main issue is Shido.
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
Well, there was the time with Futaba.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures.
Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido?
That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him either.
Well, we do have an adult with us.
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Well, this is a problem.
What's with the ruckus outside?
To everyone gathered before Yongen-Jaya Station.
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh, right! The candidates are currently campaigning.
That voice.
I apologize for the commotion. I am Masayoshi Shido.
Wait, did he just say Shido?
Yeah, he did!
Sounds like the same voice I heard back then.
Man, talk about being lucky! We can go check him out without an appointment now!
Bad idea.
Ryuji ran off toward the station. This way. Hurry! By the way, did something happen? You didn't seem well a moment ago.
Now is the time to rebuild this crumbling nation. Our government is littered with scandals, and criminals have taken a strong foothold in our society. Such a disgraceful past must be discarded. We must set sail into a new future of dreams and hopes.
Shido? Is it that Shido? He's here? Where? Where is he? Oh, this is amazing. Let's go check it out.
So our children who carry the burden of the next generation can be proud of their country. So our nation can once again become a powerful one with abundant wealth and luxury. So our beautiful home will be acknowledged as the best country in the world.
Is that guy Shido? That's right. He's a strong, admirable man. Even more than Dad? Well, yeah, I'd say so. Shido is a wonderful person. Yeah, no. Did you want to listen in? I see Shido's son sometimes when I'm walking around town. Gotta shake his hand. His smile really left a big impression on me. I've been hearing a lot about this Shido fellow. I hope popularity isn't all that he's got to offer. No, that's pretty much it.
I humbly ask that you cast your vote for me, Satoshi Shido. Let us all set sail toward a happy future, together. I hope to continue serving you all.
Is that the guy? You guys wait here. I'll go get intel for us.
Wait!
Hey! Yo, Shido-san!
Stand back.
I just want to talk to him for a sec.
He's a busy man.
The hell? Ain't he supposed to hear a citizen's comments?
That's enough, brat.
You're that asshole we met at the hotel before, at the elevators. Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
What are you talking about?
That moron! Come on, stop!
But these guys...
Hey, kid. You don't want to know what happens when you cross me.
That voice.
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare? This ain't a show. Get lost, kid. Damn brat! I'll sue!
This man. There's no mistake. He's the same man as the one from before.
What are you looking at? This country is filled with clueless children. I worry for Japan's future. Let them go. My next appointment is coming up.
What a piece of shit. So what do you think after seeing him in person?
He's why I got arrested.
Wait, he's the jerk you told us about before? The same guy? For real? Seriously?
You're sure, aren't you? Shido's the one who ruined your life.
Holy shit. I don't believe it.
Let's get going, okay?
Shido's the guy who set you up?
What kind of fate brought you two back together?
I want to know myself.
Talk about a destined connection. Shido was involved in the cognitive research too, right? This can't be dismissed as just a coincidence.
God, what the hell's going on here?
Shido was already a politician then, yet he sued a student and ruined his future? He must have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't be mentioned. Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false statement.
He would do anything. We're talking about a man who ordered a hit inside the police station.
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes him, no matter how trivial. He's always been that way.
What a piece of shit. Children are the future, my ass! What he's saying and doing are completely different!
But now that we found out who did it, can't something be done about his record?
Once the courts have made a judgment, overturning that decision will be difficult. It'd barely be possible even if proof of innocence is presented and Shido admits to his crimes.
At any rate, we need to trigger a change of heart in him.
Be that as it may, Shido's outer appearance and his true face are wholly different. It's beyond hypocritical. It's as if he's an entirely different person. He speaks about the good of the country. It makes me wonder what really is on his mind.
That man's full of ambition to rise in the world. He only thinks of the weak as stepping stools for his success.
He treats himself as an elite man while looking down on others. Ugh, that's the worst.
I assume the key word for what he believes the Diet Building is will be despicable too.
It must be something self-centered and completely different from politics.
Someone like him needs to be punished as soon as possible.
Let's head to the Diet Building again right after school tomorrow. I feel we'll get it this time.
Stewing over it won't get anywhere. We have to do this.
The guy behind everything turned out to be your arch enemy. What an oddly poetic twist.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, those clothes. You'd stand out if everyone else is wearing their school uniforms. It might be a good idea to wear your uniform when you head out.
I'll just add this.
If you say so. Anyways, make another save,
Oh.
and let's play a game. And let's finish Featherman Seeker.
Okay.
Let's start Featherman Seeker.
Well then.
Let's use the technique. Fighting battle after battle, Pigeon only grows stronger. He dives headfirst into a confrontation with the next aberrant. Osagiri here. I'm getting readings of an Infinibug from inside that factory. I'll send you the data, just like last time. By the way, this battle marks the end of your training. You'll graduate from trainee status. If you survive, that is.
Yeah.
This is where we show them what Pigeon is all about. Let's win this battle and graduate from trainee status. Bzz. How did you discover our human blood meal manufacturing plant? Only the officers are supposed to know about this place. Over there, that must be our enemy. Mosquiternum is the name, and you must be the rumored Infinibug hunter.
Yes.
Here it comes. Get your controller ready. You're not getting out of here alive, bloodsucker needle.
Hey.
Let's take him on. Feathernix Saber. Right, A, left, X. Bzz, you saw my needle coming? It's like you already knew my moves. Bzz, bzz, glory to Xylam. Bzz. Alright, we beat Mosquiternum. But this guy said something weird before he died, just like the last one. You've done well. Very well indeed. Let's meet up in front of the factory. Osagiri's going to turn out to be one of them, isn't she?
Oh.
Osagiri's come to see us in person? You think she's going to give us a trainee graduation gift by hand? Well done, Pigeon. You've come a long way. You can meet with the Feathermen. If you can defeat me, that is. I want to see the results of your training with my own eyes.
I see.
I guess this is our graduation exam, in which case we have to win. And no holding back. Come at me with the intent to kill. It's the only way I can measure your true skills. Is she serious? Well, I guess we don't have time for questions. Blaster shot. Right, up, left, up, right, down, left, up, right, down. Alright. Nice shot. You've exceeded my expectations. I accept my defeat.
Nice.
Yes, Pigeon wins. Amazing. Simply incredible. You've turned out exactly as I hoped you would. This is where we're getting readings of the Infinibug.
Yeah.
Who is that? Wait, I see 5 silhouettes. Here we are. The Feathermen have arrived. But what's going on? I don't see any aberrants. What about that gray one there? But that looks like a Featherman. Can't be. The Infinibug readings are coming from that Featherman.
For real?
Whoa, it's the Featherman. But something's off about this. Something about this feels off. Did you hear them, Pigeon? They think you're an aberrant. Are you really going to sit there and let them kill you? Are you a Phoenix Ranger? Explain yourself. This is getting weird, but the game isn't giving us a choice. So you're going to fight? You don't seem like an aberrant to me. But if you're challenging us, we will not falter. Let's go, Feather Phoenix! Let's fight with this. Flame Bazooka! YXBA, YXBA. Such power! How could we be defeated? The experiment has been a success. Everything has gone according to plan. Now the executive seat is mine.
What did you say?
Executive seat? What is she talking about? Just who are you? I am Alaya, one of Xylem's officers. There never was an Osagiri. Yep, called it. Your Phoenix Ranger training was only a cover. This was an experiment to create an aberrant who could fight the Feathermen. Pigeon, you are an aberrant, created by infesting a human with parasitic Infinibugs, then irradiating it with Feathernix waves? I only made you fight those aberrants in order to make you strong enough to defeat the Feathermen.
No way.
I knew something was off, but I wasn't expecting a twist like that. Now, Grey Pigeon, finish off the Feathermen once and for all, and let us claim victory. Grey Pigeon, listen to me. We understand. You may not be an aberrant, but you are not evil. There is justice in your heart. What are you waiting for, Pigeon? Destroy them now! It was then that Pigeon's heart screamed out for justice. Alaya was his true enemy.
Oh.
Whoa, Pigeon's facing Alaya now. I suppose the experiment was a failure. Looks like I'll just have to fix you. Take this, Skull Rod!
Yes.
We've got to take down Alaya. Feather Phoenix! up right, YX, down left, BA. Do you dare defy your creator, foolish aberrant? Fine, I won't try to fix you. I'll just dispose of you instead.
Hey!
Did you see that? She just pressed some kind of switch. I have activated the time bomb I had implanted inside you. Soon, you and the entire planet will be blown to smithereens. I've gathered all the data I need, so you're no longer of any use to me. I'll just be sure to make my next aberrant more obedient. Man, she fights sturdy. Isn't there anything we can do? Doom was almost certain, but the justice in Pigeon's heart was not ready to give up. I should be going,
Hey!
Hey, something's happening to Pigeon. What? The energy from you is fully awakening? The time has come. Awaken your dormant powers, Gray Pigeon.
Okay.
Okay, let's awaken Pigeon's powers. B down, X left, Y up, A right. Ah, crap. Hey, don't screw up now. You still have a chance to win, so make it work. B down, X left, Y up, A right. What? Are we in my space lab? I see. That was Feather Dimension, the ability to transport someone to another dimension. I get it. You can let the bomb blow up with just the two of you here. Impressive move, Pigeon. Your performance far exceeded my expectations. I must accept defeat. I'd assumed there were no humans left with a sense of justice. That's why I chose a human as a base material to create you. But it would seem that things never go as planned when it matters the most.
That's incredible.
It's over. So Pigeon's sacrifice saved the Feathermen. No, it saved Earth. Meanwhile, back on Earth. He showed incredible courage in his final moments. He could have joined us in our fight. Thank you, Gray Pigeon. The justice in your heart saved us in the end. We will never forget your name. You completed Featherman's Seeker. Pigeon became a Phoenix Ranger after all, didn't he?
Nice.
Secret technique book helped, huh? Yeah.
Oh!
Alright, let's enjoy this ending. So, this manual says if you send in the password you see after the ending, you get a prize. This is a promotion from years ago, though. There's probably no point in doing it now. But I guess it wouldn't hurt to write it down anyway. Maybe some antique game stores are into that kind of thing. Feather card.
Well then.
I'm sure you're tired after how into it you were getting. Let's stop here for today, okay? Seems like there'll be a higher voter turnout this election. It'll totally be an easy win for Shido-kun. He really got famous from all the Phantom Thieves business. He's on track to become Prime Minister. Guess I should be on Shido's side. I've actually been paying attention to the news lately. Aren't you proud of me? Don't you leave it on hoping that Akechi will be there. Well, not that I blame you. He's a real hero. I think Masayoshi Shido is even more amazing, though. He's the first politician I've ever believed in. Oh, I know Shido-san, too. Sounds like he really wants to improve the country. Can't they see they're being lied to? We have to do something. It's not true that the Phantom Thieves leader died, right? Everything's fine. Thank goodness. There's no way the Phantom Thieves could be defeated. Man, it's such a relief to hear things are okay. Well, if you need anything, I'll be at the arcade. I hope this isn't checkmate. It's a reverse pin. Thank goodness you're all right. You're such a bad student. Hiding the pieces isn't allowed, you know. Well, if you need anything, I'll be at the church. I also got a chat message from Yoshida, too. Phantom Thieves have been on the news recently, so I was wondering how you're doing. Are you going to give up without accomplishing your goal? Nah, I'm fine. So you're okay? That's a relief. I'm expecting great things from the Phantom Thieves. I haven't talked to Yoshida in a long time. If you need anything, I'm happy to help, my comrade. Feels pretty weird seeing you around on a weekday. You're taking off tonight, right? Sheesh, you're such a risk taker. Listen, make sure nobody notices you, okay? You have to do something about the keyword for sure this time.
Security guards became suspicious of us last time, so we can't stay here for long.
But we still have no hit.
Think it's a barrier after all?
From yesterday, go.
Ah, shut up. The real game starts at 2 outs.
Enough chatting. You should only be thinking about the keyword.
The citizens are secondary. He only cares about his own well-being and that of his lackeys.
He wants to become Prime Minister, even if it means trampling on others.
Fortune, rich people.
Hey, can you think of anything based on what you've heard from him? Just try saying anything. It doesn't matter if you guess.
Incompetent fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer this country.
Steer?
Well, a car would be far too small. An airplane, maybe if it was cargo. But you don't really steer an airplane, you pilot it. Only thing left is a ship.
It was a match?
What? The Diet Building's a ship? What kind of scenery will that be? The actual building's on land.
I can't even begin to imagine what it will be like.
Well, whatever it is, looks like there are no barriers.
Oh, shut up! Let's hurry up and go in.
Are we clear of the guard's sight?
Get closer to the wall just in case. All right, do it.
Did anything change? We went in, right?
Security guards seem to be gone, but it's difficult to tell for certain. This seems to be similar to what happened with Sis's palace.
But this time, the Diet Building remains unchanged.
The gate wasn't open earlier, though.
Wait, look! Mona's appearance is different. That means we're definitely in a palace.
Come on, let's go take a look.
How's it look over there? See anything?
Nah, it's totally normal.
I'll check it out.
Huh?
What the heck?
What's up, Futaba? Futaba?
What is it?
The hell?
Even though this country may sink, he alone will survive. That's what this cognition is about, huh? Because of someone like this.
We gotta sink Shido instead of this country.
A palace with not just the center of the distortion, but the entire country sunken. I can't believe there's someone with this tremendous of a desire. Be careful. This will be completely different from past palaces.
We're definitely gonna take his treasure.
Business as usual.
Come on, what a lame way to start this off.
No? I think that's how it should be. We haven't failed yet, so if we calmly give this our all, the results will surely follow. We must put an end to this by December 17th, the day before the elections.
Let the infiltration begin. Time to pay him back for setting us up into a trap.
Wait.
Our clothes aren't changing. I guess he doesn't see us as a threat yet, huh? Speaking of that, shouldn't Jiro have been disguising himself on the way here? Seeing someone in disguise with a bunch of kids in school uniforms would be super weird. Well, we won't have to worry about any of that once we steal the treasure. Let's do this. Right. Well, first things first. There is no velvet room. Ah, well. Oh, also we gotta re-equip a party member, because obviously Akechi's no longer here. I believe I'm gonna want to bring Yusuke for what's coming.
Indeed.
Masayoshi Shido's palace. I wonder what awaits us within. Let's go find out. It's time we begin our infiltration. I understand why he might already see us as a threat, but why are even the passengers wearing masks? You think they're trying to be Phantom Thieves, like Nora was with that beauty thief stuff?
That's
quite enough.
It looks like.
Whatever the reason, it reflects Shido's mentality. Surely he doesn't view others normally.
You're right.
Given the insane nature of his distortion, I'm surprised they even look like people.
Listen up.
It's very likely we'll end up in battles from here forward. Be on your guard, everyone. Yeah, here's the thing, we don't gotta worry about that. What an odd costume. Is that what you young people are into nowadays? Who are you? Don't think you can talk to an honored guest of Mr. Shido so casually.
Huh?
Joker, an enemy! Ugh, it's attacking us with all these people around. Guard Dog of Hades. Shouldn't it have 3 heads? Well, if it's anything like its typical counterpart, it is going to absorb fire, be weak to cold, and resist nuclear. Which is why I brought Yusuke.
You did it, Fox.
Now, let us strike!
All-out attack!
The finale.
Oh, is this a show of sorts? Mr. Shido never fails to keep his guests entertained.
Indeed. Those privileged enough to be on this ship are all on the winning team.
What's with these people? Why do they not feel any danger after what they just witnessed?
It seems they think no harm will come to them because they're here on Shido's ship.
They're not even sensing the danger. Come on, let's make him see what this ship really is.
Right. Well, because I'm so vastly overleveled, I don't actually have to worry about enemies. My, that was quite a show. Are you entertainers? Joker, we should go. It would be a problem if we started drawing attention to ourselves. Granted, that doesn't mean we can be spotted by them. And yeah, this is part of the other reason I kind of vastly overleveled myself, is because, well, doing so means I don't have to worry about editing out all the repeat fights.
Oh, a treasure chest. This is what thievery is about.
Fear vial, huh? But anyways, yeah, so long as I don't get spotted beforehand, I can just dash into enemies.
I'll reveal your true form.
Yeah, unfortunately, there is a flaw in the whole system in that if my stock is full, well, it doesn't matter a whole lot. But once I get them, they're registered, and I can just kick them out. We do want to make sure, by the end of this, though I don't think I'll be able to get one of them, that we have an Emperor, a Tower, a Hanged Man, and an Empress persona before leaving. I've got everything except for an Emperor.
It's
Black Kogatana. I don't really need any more of those.
Show me your true form.
Alright, Sarasvati. I feel like I've already made one of those. Yeah, it's a priestess. And I'm pretty sure I have made one of those before.
It's somewhere. Show me your true form.
Bikini. Yeah.
Show me your true form.
And there's a Cerberus, so at least we got a new one.
It's somewhere.
Still haven't managed to test whether or not treasure demons show up from non-stealable objects.
Treasure chest spotted. Let's hope.
And Black Rock.
This is...
I can sense the treasure's presence. It's that way. Let's go, guys.
These huge doors are obviously suspicious. Wonder what's through here.
There's slots to stick in something like a key card. Whoa, there's 5 of them.
475 people in favor. 0 against.
I hear something.
Since there is no one against the plan, this bill will be unanimously passed as drafted.
Passed? What's going on? Was that Shiro's voice?
If this truly is the representatives' chamber as written, beyond here must be the main assembly hall.
The what now?
It's that large conference room that's usually seen on the news.
Oh, that thing! Gotcha. So, what are they doing inside?
Most likely a meaningless vote. One in which whatever Shido proposes will always go unopposed.
So he's doing whatever he wants by keeping only his supporters in there.
What do we do to get in, though? Should we find these keycards?
Maybe we need some kind of qualification. One that vows to be his follower or swear loyalty.
So basically, we need to prove that we're on his side.
Yeah, we'll have to pretend.
You sure move on quick.
But what's this qualification thing about?
Why don't we ask the guests on this ship?
Yeah, great idea.
That thought never crossed my mind.
Asking around doesn't sound like a bad idea. The guests here are the cognitive versions of them in Shido's mind. They'll know any secrets he shared.
True. You have a point.
That said, the ruler here is that evil Shido. It wouldn't surprise me if they did turn hostile.
Right. Yeah, wouldn't they attack us?
We should prepare for the worst, of course. But I think we'll at least be able to talk to them. This ship is most likely an Ark loaded with those that Shido believes are worth keeping alive. It'd explain the luxury cruise ship. I doubt idiots who can't even hold a conversation would be here.
We can at least gather information. It helps that everyone's wearing masks. We'll blend in even with our attire.
He must believe that no one shows their true face to anyone else. Just like him. Well then, let's split up and ask around. Well then.
Looks like everyone's... Okay. Looks like everyone's taken off to go gather intel. There's no doubt I can sense the treasure behind this door. Looks like we've already hit the jackpot. Let's go talk to the others. Huh. Yeah, I never noticed that the slots were in the not dragons, in the lions' mouths. One of the VIPs used to belong to nobility. Yes, that must be why you can enter the sacred palace. A sacred place. I hear he's not easily seen either. Why would someone of his stature always be by the poolside? Well, he must like it there for some reason, but I don't think it's the swimming.
Hey!
Behind this door is the VIP area. The main assembly hall is a sacred place. Looks like we can't get in unless Shido accepts us.
It's somewhere.
Alright, at this point, just go around and talk to everyone. Oh, you have the elegance and refinement so sorely lacking in the ordinary citizenry. My, such a flattery. A high-class aura emanates from you as well. So you noticed. Most certainly. These guys totally ignore me when I try and talk to them. Do I look that much like I don't got any money, or is it because of the skull mask or something? No comment.
The effects of cognition are...
You're some kind of sadist for making me get info from complete strangers, Joker. But I'll do it. Going to avenge my mom.
There's a chest! Joker, let's open...
Nirvana strength. Huh. I'm not entirely sure how to speak to people here. I either remain silent or spoke in simple pleasantries during Father's business relations. My, even Mr. Oe is a VIP. I just saw him at the restaurant. To think an important politician like him has been invited here. Well, support from the political world should mean mental shutdowns are as valuable as ever. I'm quite envious. I wonder if there's a way I can get to know him better myself. If you wish. Hearing people speak so casually about the mental shutdown business makes my head spin. But it seems as though we need certification from 5 VIPs to become a special customer. These people are willing to share anything. Perhaps it's because their faces are hidden?
Focus.
I mean, more than likely. Guard down that way and no way to sneak up on him. How well. So that is the president of a TV station? Indeed, Mr. Shido has quite the large circle of acquaintances. It seems you have to be at least that important to be considered a VIP. I'm truly envious. Why don't you go play the slots with him? That might get his attention.
Indeed.
It appears these people all want to be accepted as one of Shido's special customers. By the way, I've gained some information on the VIPs. We should discuss later. Joker, there's something I've noticed too. I actually saw what looked like a map on our way here. Why don't we go check it out? Just as I thought.
Nice.
We'll definitely be able to use this to our advantage. Let's take it with us.
Well then.
We've gathered a good amount of info. We might want to regroup and go over it all now. How'd it go for all of you? Not great, but not bad either.
Well,
I was able to get a bit of intel as well. We should sort through what all of us gained for now. Well, I took a look at the map we obtained earlier and found what appears to be a safe room. Right here.
Whoa.
Oh, it's so close. Perfect. Let's go over our intel there.
Joker,
we gotta head over to the safe room so we can, like, discuss and stuff.
Still, this is a surprise. All the cognitive guests in this palace seem like real humans. The casino earlier looked pretty real too. But talking with these guests was a whole nother story.
you have that right.
This ruler's observational skills and insight are off the charts. Shido's a formidable foe.
come on, no need to freak out.
I'm not freaking out. I was just thinking it'll be easier to make a plan since they can talk normally. All right. Let's put together the information we gathered.
Huh.
So we gotta get a letter of introduction from the 5 VIPs. And those letters become the key cards.
You're right.
Exactly. Now let's go over what all of us have learned. First, according to my intel,
Seems.
one of the VIPs is an influential politician by the name of Oe. He's supposedly seen at the restaurant at night and sits at the table near the window. I'll go next. I heard about a prominent VIP who used to be nobility. They said he's usually by the pool.
Please hear me out.
Next is my intelligence. It seems the president of a television station is also a VIP. He always plays slots at night. It would seem he spends his money quite lavishly. Crap, I'm starting to forget people already.
Hey, listen.
Next is my turn. For real? Even you got info? Of course, I eavesdropped. Supposedly one of the VIPs is the president of an IT company. He's always in his room and reportedly enters from an exclusive hallway.
Listen up.
Well then, I'll close us out. How the hell do you get info with your looks? Seems like some guy they call the Cleaner is another VIP. I've heard that he's cautious, so it's probably best if we check the other VIPs first. Cleaner? I wonder what they mean by that. Wait a minute, after all the VIPs we listed, this one's a cleaner? Is he really a VIP? Supposedly. I'm sorry, I couldn't get any information. Yeah, me neither, so don't worry about it, okay? Let's just work harder during the battle. You're right, I'll do my best. There's a bigger problem, you know. My memory's, not so great. Anyway, who was who?
It's no use. I can't keep the profiles of 5 people straight in my head.
I can only remember about 2 of them. What about you, Joker?
My memory is pristine.
Really? Wow! We're up against 5 people. The politician Owe, a former noble, a TV station president, an IT company president, and a cleaner. We get certification from them and obtain letters of introduction that'll serve as keycards. But only go for the cleaner after the other 4 have been dealt with, right? Whoa, now that's impressive! You go, genius!
If we can't remember the details on the VIPs, let's reconvene inside a safe room.
Alright, let's get this done quickly.
Hey!
We know how to get into the main assembly hall now. Should we head home? Huh? You want to go back already? There are people here with special letters. That means Shido trusts them to a certain extent. It would be best to consider them as powerful individuals. We do not want to get too hasty. Let us take our time here.
Well,
I guess we do have a little time to spare. Well then, let's head back for today. Ah, good. And we have a velvet room access. And I need to grab an Emperor.
Do you need something?
So I've already got Tower, Hangman, and Empress.
Pursue rehabilitation with all your body and soul.
I'll just grab Allegor.
Take it then. Calm down.
What? Done already? What? You've got guts.
Alright, let's head out.
okay.
Alright, Joker, let's retreat. Return to the real world. Yeah, we literally can't do anything else today.
Yo.
Oh, you're back. So this is it, huh? I have to do this. You're right. Do what you need. I'll try to help any way I can. Just don't be reckless, got it? That palace is an accurate portrayal of Shido's nature. What do you mean? I have to agree. I'm sure he's quite used to traveling, especially on extravagant ships. And it should be obvious he's not using his own money for it. There are all sorts of rumors online. Oh, I get it. He's using tax money. Not cool, Shido. I think he believes that that which belongs to others in turn belongs to him. Even people's lives. That is correct. This country will be a miserable place if Shido becomes Prime Minister. Let's change his heart. Right. We gotta pay him back for what he did to Jiro, too. Alrighty then. Finally gotten through the story bits. Election season is here and it's on everyone's minds. Now, not many may know this about the Diet. The Diet decides things with a majority vote, but what happens if the vote is split 50-50? A. Speaker of the House decides. B. They flip a coin. Speaker of the House decides. The correct answer is A. The Speaker of the House decides. Let's hear an explanation. In accordance with Article 56, Section 2 of the Constitution, the Speaker on the House makes the decision. After the general election, by law, the Diet's first act must be to appoint a new Prime Minister.
Nice going.
Oh, you got it right. A tie probably doesn't happen very often, though. Probably not. Anyways, make a save, and we are playing a game.
Oh.
Punch the Out. Spelled with a T. Let's start up Punch Out.
Well then.
By the way, you haven't you read? Yeah, technique to increase the time you have for inputs, making the game easier to beat, right? Yep. Makes sense as you've learned how to do it. Alright, let's do this.
Oh.
Huh? Is this a gym? Oh, there's a weird old guy standing over there. How you feeling? I'll be responsible for training you today. Listen closely to what I've got to tell you. We'll start today by reviewing the basics.
I see.
Oh, so there's a practice stage before you get to the real action. First up is sway. I'll need you to predict your opponent's attacks and dodge them. Sway around my attack, then smack me with a counterpunch. Here we go. Good job. You moved well. Remember how to do that. Next up is the flurry. Give me some fast consecutive hits. A small guy like you is going to have to focus on quick attacks over heavy-hitting punches. Now aim like glove and hit. Yeah. Alright, good job. Make sure you keep working at it, though. Sway to dodge attacks, then use that opportunity to unleash a brutal flurry of punches. It's going to be your golden combo. Alright, now give me a sway and a flurry in combination. Here we go. Nice dodge. Now on to the flurry. Good work. You're in incredible shape. I hope you can do this in your matches, too. Oh god, somebody call an ambulance! The secret technique book helped, huh?
Yeah.
The passion you showed during your fight was so cool.
Nice.
It's me. Sorry, I know you're tired. It'll be a sec, just hear me out. I've decided what I want to do with Shido after going into his palace. We can't let him run free. If there's a heart we gotta steal, it's definitely gotta be his.
What's gotten into you?
I really get it now. I want to avenge you, that's a no-brainer, but that's not it. If we let him run the country, the weak will be totally effed. Isn't it our duty to protect them?
Yes.
Remember when I told you that heroes who lurk in the shadows are boring? Well, forget what I said. Those heroes are way cooler. Hey, once we change Shido's heart... no, never mind. Forget it. Let's do it. Let's steal that bastard Shido's heart. I'll do everything I can to make it happen. Thanks for listening to me. See ya.
Campaign season has begun. I bet it'll be an overwhelming victory for Representative Shido. Yeah, I'm definitely going to vote for him. Maybe I'll actually vote this time. There aren't many politicians who are like Shido-san. You got that right. Well, in one regard.
Hey.
It's almost time. Were you able to sleep last night? Not really. Huh. I guess it must be hard even for you. Now that we know who's behind it all, we can't get hasty. Rushing will just make us sloppy. But geez, it's been getting cold lately. We might freeze to death before we can change his heart. Let's look to see if we can find anything to help us get warm. A heater, huh? Oh, this is good. It's so warm.
Hey!
Once we take care of Shido. What's wrong? Well, I was just thinking, this might be the last job for the Phantom Thieves. Everyone's goals and ambitions, they're all linked to taking down Shido. That's how I feel. We all became Phantom Thieves for our own reasons. We weren't just playing around. Outside of the Phantom Thieves, you also have friends who have been helping you. They believe in you. We have an important battle ahead of us, and we only made it this way because of them. There's no guarantees we'll make it out of this. Steal as much as you can so you have no regrets. Don't jinx us by saying that. You're right. And then again, you didn't die even though you were killed, right? The others are tough too. Jiru, I'm with you, all the way to the end. This upcoming battle is personal, so we'll do it your way. Now you can fight Shido on your terms. Okay, so now with all that story stuff finally done... Huh? Hasn't Nakamura been taking a lot of days off? What if it's got something to do with his record?
Okay, quiet
I
down.
believe I mentioned this before, but Nakamura-kun is back at his family's home. It's a personal matter, so don't go spreading rumors. How long can we keep this up? We need to take care of things before we get caught. Anyways, like I was saying, it's going to be some time before we head into the palace again.
Hey, are you sure it's okay for him to be down here working right now?
And, well... we're probably not going to get back to it, get back to it this episode.
I mean, wouldn't it be bad if a Shujin student walked in and saw him?
Don't worry about it.
Welcome. What did I just say?
Nah, still fine.
Senpai? You're not like a stunt double or something, right?
Long time no see.
Same to you. Wait, that's not my point.
Well, are you pleased? I'm the one who set this up. A little surprise from me to you. I asked Futaba to do me a favor.
And I asked Ryuji to pass the message along to Kasumi.
I knew you'd be wiped out for a while, so I made sure to give you time to recover first.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm just so happy.
No one cares about my scheme?
Well, it looks like you know what's been going on with him. Take a seat, why don't you? No reason to stand around. I'm going out for a bit to grab some groceries. I'll let you all get caught up with each other.
So you're Yoshizawa-san, right? Well, what's up? It's a pleasure meeting you.
Yes, nice to meet you as well, Sakura-san.
Could you at least figure out whether to be polite or casual?
Shut up! Don't you underestimate my people anxiety. Mona tells me that you helped him out in that palace a while back. We are awfully grateful for that.
Oh no, it was my pleasure. He's usually the one who helps me out. Not only that, I'd promised to repay his kindness to me, no matter what.
What a refined response. Are we really around the same age?
I've wanted to ask you, Yoshizawa. Why were you in that palace in the first place?
That's... I was wondering that too. Of course, I'm extra grateful that you saved our leader, but if our plan had somehow leaked, then we need to change our tactics from here on out.
It all started about a week ago, when we had lunch together on the roof of the school.
But that day's when...
I got the feeling that something big was going to take place that day, so... I'm so sorry. I was actually following you the entire time.
Wait, we were tailed there?
We definitely had no idea about that. It's like night and day compared to when Makoto was following us.
I've been considering for a while now. Perhaps I should be fighting alongside you if I have special powers like yours, Senpai. I wondered if an outsider like myself should even get involved. But I couldn't just stand back and do nothing.
Thank you.
Oh, it was nothing compared to how much you've done for me in the past. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're not done here yet, are you? Then perhaps I ought to lend you a hand.
Well, we could definitely use the additional firepower, but...
I'm thankful for her offer to help, but Shido is more dangerous than any of our previous targets. It would be wisest to avoid dragging Kasumi into this fight. I have things I want to say about this, but I cannot because it would be spoilers. So I'll just bite my tongue for now.
Senpai?
I appreciate the offer.
Well, you say that, but...
Honestly, we have no idea what risks you would face. Our enemy this time is more dangerous than anyone else so far. Also, we pretty much brought this entire mess down upon ourselves, so... This is on us. We're delighted by the offer, but we really can't drag you into this any further. Moreover, you have something to do yourself, right?
I believe I'd be acting selfishly if I were to press any further. Very well. I understand your reasoning. If that's the situation, then I'll wait for you to return. But you have to promise me this. You'll come back safe no matter what. I don't ever want to feel as horrible as I did when I thought you...
I'm sure we'll be fine.
I really do believe you. It's time I get going. I've got practice today, as usual. Well, be seeing you.
Man, sure must be nice not having to go to school. Is that aimed at me? Don't know what you're talking about. A dead man cannot go to school, you know. This would be all for nothing if they found out he's still alive. Doesn't it suck to live like a fugitive, though? Always having to hide your face? I can barely see. Are you alright? You really needn't cover your eyes. Don't try too hard to hide yourself. You'll only stand out more. That's always the hardest. Try hard, but not too hard. In any case, we're ready to put the plan into action. Now all we need is your signal.
Okay.
Okay, so you'll stand out too much during the day, so we need to go out at night. We're about to face our toughest target to date. Don't skip on your preparations. The plan for changing Shido's heart has begun. Try to steal your target's heart by the deadline. He's tough and knows the metaverse well. Be sure to strengthen your bonds so that you're prepared. Yeah. Like I said, it's going to be some time before we go back. Hey, sorry to bring this up now. I know you have your hands full, but the Phantoms can do it. I have faith in all of you. Anyway, here's the info I have. This one's cruel. There's a group of scammers out there specifically targeting old people. Apparently they're using some sort of spiritual mumbo-jumbo to trick them into paying up. How horrible. It really is. Anyway, they keep moving around, so it's been difficult to reliably track them. Apparently the police have just stopped trying entirely. From what I've read online, the representative is a guy named Yoshihito Wakasa. Sorry, I don't have any more info than that. Good luck. It might be tough for us to go at a time like this, but the info itself is pretty worthwhile. If we have the chance to head into Mementos, he'd make a great target. Yeah, he would. Anyways, we are going to head to Shibuya and the underground walkway. Because for the first time in a while, we're going to be spending time with Yusuke, hence why we needed the Emperor.
Indeed.
The time has finally come. Have you decided on your plans for today? Let's hang out.
Why?
I'm still mulling over what Kawanabe said to me. That reminds me, I would like to speak with you and the others. Do you have some free time today? Eligor, grow stronger soon. Let's do this.
Indeed.
I would like other opinions as well. I shall send out an invite and see who has time to meet. I wish to do so at LeBlanc, if that's alright with you.
Sorry.
My apologies for calling all of you here like this. Boss was even kind enough to serve us coffee before he went shopping. Now, I have a vital request. Hit me with your best shot. All the tough problems are gonna have to go to Jiru, though.
Hey!
I can help with any subject that's not math. Do you two honestly believe I would ask you here for help in my studies?
Tell the truth.
The truth is, I am planning to display my work in a competition. The one organized by Kawanabe of the Japanese Art Support Foundation. You remember, yes, Jiru? I must win and prove not only my ability, but my intense passion for art as well. However, I am having quite a bit of trouble determining what my next subject should be. I have given this painting a fair amount of thought, but nothing has come to me yet. Hence, I was hoping to hear your opinions on an ideal subject.
Oh, yeah!
Hey, how about you have ants on strip?
Wait!
Ugh, how long are you going to keep bringing that up? Anyway, maybe you should paint something people find pretty. So in the end, we return to the concept of beauty. Jiru, what subject do you think would most capture beauty? Well, it has to be On. I suppose she is a subject I put great focus on in the past. But now I am aware of her true personality, I am not sure I could paint her beautifully. That's right. Wait, what's that supposed to mean? Why can I not paint a beauty as pure as the Sayuri? Where have all of my efforts gone? You know, I'm not really sure what you mean by pure beauty. I mean, yeah, it's a pretty painting, but I'm not sure I really consider it a pure beauty or whatever.
Huh?
I don't know, I guess it just feels more gentle to me. Honestly, I almost cried the first time I saw the Sayuri. It felt kind of like I was a baby again in my mother's arms, watching over me, telling me everything's gonna be okay. That was the gentleness that painting made me feel. This is coming from someone with absolutely no art knowledge, though.
I see.
Gentleness. That is yet another aspect that is yet another aspect the Sayuri captured that I cannot. Is my heart too clouded?
No way, man.
It ain't cloudy, dude. Are you sure about that? Painting used to be all my heart desired. I needed nothing else in life. But now? What now? I've become overwhelmed with the need to prove myself to Kawanabe, to prove myself to the world. I look down on Madarame for focusing so sharply on fame and money, yet I too yearn for the praise of others. In truth, oftentimes I regret declining Kawanabe's offer.
How could this be?
Is this what pure passion is supposed to look like? My heart is clouded by worldly desires. You've really grown, Yusuke. What? My ugliness has helped me grow.
Yep.
You're right, dude. Ain't nothing wrong about doing your best to make a living.
Yeah.
And you just want someone to acknowledge your work, right? That's some serious passion. But how can passion be born from these repulsive thoughts?
You think?
Listen here, dude. I was totally like you back on the track, too. I just wanted to prove myself, to win, to get all the girls to call me shit like Sakamoto-senpai. But, you know, even through all that, I was trying to help my team out. Sure, it's a solo sport, but nobody's gonna run till they puke if they don't got teammates they want to inspire. Guess what I really want to say is, you gotta do stuff for people beyond just yourself if you want to succeed.
I see.
Is that how it is? So the sincere gentleness held within the Sayuri, the warmth of its heart, it was all for the sake of those who gaze upon it. How interesting.
So that's what you...
Ah, I see.
Whoa!
Huh? What do you see? I have been a fool. Beauty is not the superficial thing I have long thought it to be. It is something that wells up within the heart until it breaks free. It is a gift given by a subject unto its viewer. Yes, I finally see the truth.
Very kind.
The three of you have my sincerest gratitude. You have been a truly tremendous aid.
Yeah.
How exactly? We somehow managed to help Yusuke out. I feel like my bond with Yusuke is growing deeper. Endure. Chance to withstand an otherwise fatal attack with 1 HP remaining.
All right.
Yes, the time has come for my brush to meet canvas in beautiful harmony. If you'll excuse me. Man, he's acting even weirder than normal. You look pretty inspired, though, so he'll be fine. Right? Anyway, are you guys hungry? I might ask Boss to make me something once he gets back. Maybe curry this time.
Come on.
God, you eat so freaking much. Oh yeah, what was that crap about being good at everything except math? It ain't nice to lie, you know.
No!
I wasn't lying, it's just really hard to get good grades at Shujin.
No way, man.
If you're not getting good grades, you should have known Yusuke wasn't going to ask you to study with him. Ryuji and I enjoyed the rest of our time together. It's getting pretty late. I should probably take him to the station.
Ah, you're back.
Every news station has been running story after story about Shido and the elections. Akechi too. I can't believe they're calling him the detective of the century. Plus, they're treating the Phantom Thieves like criminals. That side of things has faded a little bit, though, don't you think? Yes, all the talk of the elections must have made people forget about the suicide news. The main culprit is dead, things are settled, and society can go on like normal. That's probably what people are thinking. I have mixed feelings about all of this. I'm not saying they should talk about us more, but the sudden change in momentum is weird. All we gotta do is hurry up and steal Shido's heart. That'll take care of everything, right? Don't get hasty. Yes, there's no knowing what may happen. Be sure to prepare well. Well then, we can just discuss this more tomorrow. Let's do our best. Okay then, we're, well, kind of running out of time, but there's a couple of things I can do before we end things off. One is hitting up the retro game shop, because we can get a new accessory from the Featherman game. And I'm pretty sure the Featherman game wasn't in the vanilla version. The Legend of Gambler Goemon, those graphics, they express the ambience of hell so vividly somehow. And the sound and music really ramp up the suspense and tension when you play. It's a milestone in gambling games, a masterpiece. Oh, I have some prizes left from back then, so I can exchange them with that postcard for you. Gambler badge. Let's see, Featherman Seeker? An innovative system where you don't simply control the hero, but become the hero yourself. It transcended being just a Featherman game and gained tons of fans. Truly a maverick of video games. A flusterpiece. No, a masterpiece. What the hell's a flusterpiece? Hold on, I gotta look this up. Huh. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's anything. Oh, I have some prizes left from back then, so I can exchange them with that postcard for you. Featherman badge. Ah, sorry, I got all pumped up without realizing. Were there any games you wanted to check out? No, because you got nothing left. Alright, let's check out these new accessories that I'm never going to use. Black necktie. Oh, right, a catchy. Probably. Featherman badge, Wind Amp, and Veda Lek. Meh. Okay, last thing we're going to do, because honestly my throat is getting rather sore, is head up the arcade. And win.
Wow.
Crane Game A. The prize right now is a Stray Sheepman. Which is obviously a Catherine reference.
Okay.
Are you ready? Start. Oh, come on.
Wow. Okay.
There we go.
Nice going.
You did it. You got the prize. A Stray Sheepman doll, huh? You should put somewhere in your room when you get home. Oop. Yeah, got something from the Thieves' Den. Well, let's go put this off and up and then end things off there for today.
Hey, hey.
He seems troubled. I wonder what's bothering him. Alright, well, with that, I'm going to end things off there for today. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications when I upload, and please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.